honest with you, that first song, I guess I was just really trying to get into it with Gold City. That was funny. But I lost my voice, and so I don't really have much to offer you, but I'm going to try to talk to you real quick. First of all, I would like to say thank you, because you guys have been really kind since I've been up here. And a lot of people, when they come in and they don't see Connie and Claude, they either turn around and leave, or they watch the third generation and they're a little disappointed. But you've been really nice, so I want to say thank you for that. And secondly, I will make my talking debut with an anatomy lesson. How very appropriate. So you and I, all of us here, we are born with what are called vertebral arteries, 2 of them, at the base of the brain. And being the weirdo that he is, my dad was born with only 1. And then he has a very rare condition, it's called arterial tortuosity syndrome, which makes all of his veins, capillaries, vessels, they kink, they coil, and they cramp. And that's what happened in 2016 and 17, when he would have a total of 10 strokes. That lone artery, it cramped. So they determined he had to have a stent placed, and he did. And that worked for a while. But we fast forward to January. We have a really great doctor. His name is Dr. D, which is what we call him because he's from India and we can't actually pronounce his real name. But we had just seen Dr. D a few weeks into 2025, and Dad has to go there regularly for scans just to keep up the monitoring of his condition. But in January, he calls my mom, and he says, "Kim, I've had another episode," which is mansplaining downplay for stroke. She goes to get him, brings him to the doctor. He says, "I don't get it. Your scans a few weeks ago were perfect. This shouldn't have happened." But they took him down, and he had an angioplasty, which is the balloon through the brain. And when Dr. D came to the waiting room to my mom and I, this great man of science was nearly in tears. And he said, "I'm so sorry." He said, "If you think of your dad's artery and the blood like a straw, he had less than a thread. That's 99.9999% occluded or closed off." So today could be a very different day for us. And I'm sure lots of you have your close call, God moment stories you could share. But that doctor always reminds us and tries to tell us that the life is in the blood. So not only am I incredibly grateful for the physiological blood that is once again flowing through that artery, but did you know that the life is in the blood? You get what I'm saying? You see, there's a stream that started flowing over 2,000 years ago. And if I can just put my big old ego to the side and jump in, there's so much redemption for my addiction and my depression and my anxiety and my family's dissension and anything else you might need. Jump in. I was rich. I remember who I was. I was lost and blind. I was running out of time. Sin separated. The breach was far too wide. But from the far side of the chasm, you held me in your side. So you made a way across the great divide, left behind heaven's stronghold to build it here inside. And there at the cross, you paid the debt I owe, broke my chains, freed my
Jesus, it has washed me white. Thank you, Jesus, you have saved my life. Brought me from the darkness into glorious light. You took my place, laid inside my tomb of sin. You were buried for 3 days, but then you walked right out again. And now death, it has no sting, and life, it has no end. For I have been transformed by the blood of the Lamb. Thank you, Jesus, for the blood. Thank you, Jesus, it has washed me white. Thank you, Jesus, you have saved my life. Brought me from the darkness into glorious light. There is nothing stronger than the wonder-working power of love. Because of sons and daughters, we are ransomed by a fallen there is nothing stronger than the wonder-working power of Thank you, Jesus, for the blood. Thank you, Jesus, it has washed me white. Thank you, Jesus, you have saved my life and brought me from the darkness into glorious light. So now we can sing glory to
Sing it with us.
His name.
Glory.
Glory to His name. There to my heart was the blood